What's up, everybody? It's your friendly neighborhood riding dad. You've stumbled upon the best YouTube channel in the history of the interwebs, or welcome back. If you already know who I am, you already know it's the best YouTube channel. We got a little mini install and a little talk about what you may or may not need if you want a battery tender or not, you know. But first, before we roll the intro, I want to say another congratulations to Dirt Mopar. If you don't know what we do on the channel, very occasionally I do giveaways on little milestones to say thank you to my subscribers for helping me meet those milestones. Dirt Mopar was my 1,000 subscriber giveaway, and he chose to get these Moons MC. It's why I'm wearing the Moons MC shirt. Fantastic products I believe in, so that's why I picked them. I got them on my Lowrider S. If they made stuff for my Honda Grom, you'd bet your bottom dollar they'd be on there too. But anyway, yeah, congratulations. These are going to be out in the mail. They finally got to me yesterday, late. So I figured today's video, I'll show another congratulations, and let's roll the intro. Let's get started.
Riding down a YouTube channel, it's the riding down a YouTube channel, it's the riding down a YouTube channel, it's the riding down a bang you bow.
Okay, so to a lot of you, you probably already know what a battery tender is. You probably already have one. For some of you, though, you probably may not have any idea what it is. So what is it first? Basically, it's just a little plug you can plug into your battery, into the wall, and not only will most of them charge from a 0% battery, like if your battery is completely dead, but it'll keep your battery, it's a battery tender, so it'll tend to your battery. It'll keep it at full percentage all the time. So this is really good if you have to winterize your bikes and you can't ride for different seasons, or if you're like me and you have 2 bikes, or even more. The more you have, obviously, the less you are able to ride all of them. I mean, depending on your schedule. You might just be super lucky and be able to ride all of them. But anyway, yeah. So the reason why I am putting a battery tender hookup on my Honda Grom today is because, for those of you who have followed the channel, I have recently installed a big bore kit from DHM. Now, although it is not a high compression piston kit like DHM offers, I believe, I mean, there's got to be at least a little bit more compression in there. Either way, even though it's the same crank and everything, different piston, different cylinder, because of everything that I've done with it, it is a lot harder to turn it over, and there's even some times where, you know, if I'm coming home from a gas station or wherever I'm at, I'm kind of worried that I might not make it there without having to do like a pop start or anything like that, make it home, because the battery has such little energy. So there's a couple things you can do. You can either buy a whole new battery, which I was debating on buying a lithium ion battery to up the cold cranking amps to help. Or if you don't want to spend a lot of money, like I already have a battery tender plugged into my wall that I use for the Harley, so I'm just going to install a $8 set of leads to this battery. There you go. There are different, you know, just because I say a battery tender, there's Noco, if I'm pronouncing that right, makes a set of the similar things. I believe there's a whole bunch of other ones like Amazon brands and stuff like that. But Noco and battery tender are pretty much the 2 main reputable brands right now. I like the Noco features better. I like the way it looks better. I like the way, or what it does, better than the battery tender. However, like I said, I've had this battery tender junior, I believe. Yeah, it's a battery tender junior, so it's a little bit smaller, but I've had that one for years. When you buy a Harley, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna have a, I don't remember when they started doing this, but they've been doing this for a long time. But they put a battery tender male lead on, actually, I guess it's male and a female on the way it's set up. But anyway, they put a battery tender lead on your Harley from the factory, so all you have to do is buy the actual hookup, and I believe that's so Harley can use it in the dealership. I don't believe that's because they want to give you a little freebie, because Harley likes to nickel and dime you. But anyway, yeah, so $8. Let's open her up. On the Grom, the battery is under the seat, so I'm gonna, well, you know what, first, let's open this up. Get my, my handy dandy. It's all wedged in my pocket here. All right, and it's got a little twisty tie on it, so let's untwist her here. Okay, so This connection is going to go in your battery, red to red, black to black, positive, negative. There is a built-in fuse for those of you who are unfamiliar with the battery tender setup. I'm pretty sure Noco and everything that has a, you could buy, you know, kind of generic leads like this too, but like I said, I just went with it was $8. I mean, it's $8, come on, you don't have to be that cheap. Anyway, yeah, fuse, inline fuse, and then this is the part that's actually gonna connect to the part that you plug in. The battery tender ones, at least, I can't speak for any other ones, but they are nice because they have this little cover on them, so you don't have to worry about getting dirt or anything weird in there. But without further ado, let's plug it in and then I'll show you guys how I use it, and I'm sure this Grom is gonna need to charge up a little bit. All right, so for the Honda Grom, trusty dusty key, you gotta pop the seat, take the old seat off, and now you can clearly see the battery. You got your negative over here, and you got your positive over here. So you're gonna have to unscrew these, put the, let me grab it so you can see it, put the actual circle leads, there's a word for these, but I can't remember it now, of course, because I'm recording, but put these on there, and then I'm gonna have to figure out where I wanna route this, that it's a little bit hidden to where it's not flapping around or getting in the way or burning or anything like that, but also at least so it's somewhere accessible where I can pull it out a little bit and plug the sucker in. So let's go ahead and screw those in, and I'll figure out where to mount it, and I'll come back later. All right, I'm done. It actually took a little bit longer than I thought it was gonna take, only because it was a lot tighter to get my fat chubby fingers and hands through where I wanted to actually mount the lead, the end of it for. But anyway, before I put the seat back on, I did want to tell you guys that, so for those of you who don't know, the new Harley Davidsons come with a USB port kind of built into the frame to charge your phone if you're, you know, using your phone as a GPS, or I guess a GPS because they have USB chargers now too. Anything that takes USB. However, old school, simple tech, such as the Honda Grom, or really anything else, doesn't come with that. So what battery tender, I'm sure other brands sell as well, it's just like a little USB adapter. So as you can see, this is where I have the lead routed for it. This is where I would charge it. So if I'm on the go, I'm gonna put this in the seat. That's why I still have the seat off. I'm gonna put it in like the little pocket over there. Basically just plug this in, and now you have a USB charger. So if you're ever stranded anywhere and your phone runs out of battery, if you just need to charge it on the go or whatever, I know battery packs are a thing now, but this is just kind of a last, you know, kind of last ditch effort, emergency kind of thing. Thought it was pretty cool. I had this from a couple years back when I was planning a long trip. I put this in as a kind of emergency set, but small, lightweight, and who knows, it might just save you if you need it. But anyway, this is all routed. I zip tied it to the frame over here and zip tied it to the frame on the seat. So when I use it, I got enough to wiggle it around or whatever. And then when I don't want to use it, I can either put it there, which probably isn't a great idea because of the brake cable, or I can just tuck it in there. And it doesn't interfere with the brake. It doesn't interfere with any of the lines or the clutch at all, anywhere like that. So for me, this is good. It's far enough away from the shock and the swing arm that it's not gonna have any issue with either of those either. So now we are pretty much done with the video. Now I get to talk about who I am in case you are unfamiliar. Like I said, I am the Riding Dad. Obviously, this is the channel that you've clicked on. My name is Chris. This is my Honda Grom SF. Like I talked about, that's my M8 Softail. It is a Lowrider S. I have a couple things coming for that lowrider, a lot of cool stuff coming for this month, so very fun activities for install builds and everything like that. If you don't know what I do on the channel, I do giveaways, like I said, in milestones. We're actually coming up. I'm probably going to do a smaller giveaway at 1,500 subscribers, which we're pretty close to, and then another big one at 2,000. I'll save the big ones for every 1,000 mark. So yeah, lots of cool stuff. I do build series videos for each of these bikes. They're linked below. I also have a merchandise from Teespring link that is in the description. And guys, I would really appreciate if you hit the like button on this video, thumbs up it, hit the subscribe button, turn on post notifications. That way you never miss any of my videos. Right now there's 2 videos on the screen. Click one or both of those. That would really help out the channel. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Until the next time, guys, ride safe, have fun. Dad out.